Rainbow Six Extraction. Now, this is a really odd one because I always thought Rainbow Six was like kind of counter-terrorists in the real world, and then I saw this and I was like, it's looking a bit XCOM-y. She even looks like Shen from XCOM.
I can see what you mean.
Yeah.
But it is, FPS rather than top-down.
Yeah, but
there is a bit of strategy in there.
The holographic table in the middle, sorry, and the big world map.
Yeah.
They have got
this
ginger person in charge.
Have we got aliens or something? Because this looks apocalyptic. This is not Rainbow Six. Rainbow Six was a Tom Clancy. They've just brought a film out that's the introduction to the Rainbow Six movies. Wasn't particularly great, but it's on Amazon if you want to watch it.
Well, I read somewhere that Rainbow Six had a very limited time event where basically it was this, and it wasn't around for long, but people played it, seemed to love it, and then it was gone. And then now they seem to be bringing out, whether or not this is DLC for Rainbow Six, or they're trying to bring it out as a full game. I don't know, but I mean, this, in my opinion, this isn't a full game. This is DLC.
What is this?
This is Rainbow Six Extraction.
So
it's Rainbow Six with aliens, and it's a full game.
Wow. Okay.
And they've done a lot. They've done a lot because they've used it, because if they have used the bloody XCOM model. Yeah, it's like you go through it and you get exposed to certain aliens. You do all the battles, you get used to them. They give you different environments, and then they add some new aliens in, and then you fight those aliens, and you keep going through it just like you did with XCOM. And it's so XCOM. I think it's the best way of describing it. You've got these weird kind of like thrall zombie kind of creatures here, which are like your standard fare for aliens.
Yeah.
I think I don't know if they. I think they do permadeath with the characters too. So if you got an operator and the operator gets done in.
Yeah, they
lose them permanently.
The operator. I watched the gameplay footage that they put out as well, and essentially you start at the top level and you work your way down. You know,
yeah. That's what the second part of this is. Let's look at the actual gameplay, because that I think is probably
that'll explain
even more
a fair bit.
So here we go.
Yeah, it will, because you start at the top level, you go in, you're given a task to do, and you go in, do that task on that level, and then you go down a bit further. I think you might have 3 levels to complete with tasks on, and you bring those resources back to your main base. I'd love it to be more than just that. Like, there's more to do outside of that little bit, XCOM, like, build up your barracks.
Right.
Do all
What
that
they
stuff.
need, they do need like a kind of technology tree and research and stuff like that to go on. If they've got that going on in the background, then I think it works, but on an XCOM level, and Keith's got that look. This isn't Rainbow Six.
Yeah. No, it's not. And I want to sort of pose that question of people that buy Rainbow Six. Do they, they're into that type of game, which this is not.
It's a bit different, isn't it?
It's a lot different. It's
using the skills and abilities, I think, that are in Rainbow Six. However, it's not. I can see why. Do you know what? I would think it would work as a DLC quite well, and that would be a very good DLC to buy if you like this sort of thing. If you got it, but this bit bugged me. Why are they? I understand tracking one thing, but why do you need to track? Just burn them, because that's where these things come from. They grow from those, and they swarm from those.
Yeah, Rainbow Six was kind of like, it's the people like COD. It's the people that like those type of tactical games. Not a sci-fi alien adventure game. This feels, I don't know why. I don't know.
They couldn't. I don't think. I like this bit where through the wall. That's good. That's exactly what you can do in Rainbow Six. But I don't think they could have traded that. Maybe they think. Let me put this right way. Maybe they thought if they brought this out as a standalone game without the Rainbow Six name, they wouldn't have sold as many as they expect to.
That's what I feel they've done. They've slapped a label on it.
Yeah.
Because Rainbow Six was, I mean, aren't the stories like continuations? They're based around the Tom Clancy novels. You know, they're very much set in contemporary America about a bunch of, you know, sort of special forces off the books, dark ops. And that's what the games were. And they had stories. I mean, they had characters from Tom Clancy games. He had Greer in it and others. And didn't even Jack Ryan make an appearance? He's president, isn't he? And this is like, it just feels like, I don't know, it bugs me. It's almost like COD with aliens.
Hang on a second. Does the game bug you, or the fact that it's a Tom Clancy game bug you?
I think it bugs me that they're saying this is Rainbow Six when it isn't. I get exactly what Nigel's saying, and I agree with you. But if I'm having this reaction, and I haven't played those games that much, I wonder what people who sort of really buy these, you know, Rainbow Six games are going to think of this. Because to me, this is not a Rainbow Six. It's not. But that's. I mean, don't get me wrong. The game looks interesting, and I like what Nigel's saying. It, you know, about the sort of being able to sort of shoot behind the wall. That's cool. It just, I don't know. There's just something bugs me about it.
They must have. This is what I read, that they had done a limited time event with this sort of thing, and they must have had a huge take up and a good reaction to it from the current players, and gone, let's make this into a full game.
Fair enough.
I can only assume that's what they've done.
I'll be intrigued to come back to this when it's released and see if it actually sells.
I think it kind of goes for me. It kind of goes like this. Yeah, it's an interesting game. Looks good. Shouldn't really be carrying Tom Clancy Rainbow Six label. Should be carrying something else. Maybe it should be called React, because that's the name I'm seeing plastered all over the thingy. I think that might be a bit better. React Invasion or React Extraction rather than Rainbow Six. But then again, I think there's rumors that you can have your Rainbow Six operators inside the game. So characters that you built inside Rainbow Six, you can have inside this game too. But as you can see, the aliens are evolving. So you play it. So that's like the Berserker from XCOM.
Yeah, the further down you go, the harder they become, the more stuff you bring back.
Yeah. I'm hoping that, and then you can do research and stuff and go through other things. It looks as a game, it looks interesting. Yeah, and it got better reaction from you guys than the George R.R. Martin one, which I thought you might have gone on. Nigel going, that looks interesting. Keith going, that looks ridiculous. How dare he not finish off the bloody books?
I did say that. I did say write your fucking book and don't buy this game because you need a fucking book.
Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.